Oh. I live for the millennial pause. That's what they call it, right? The millennial pause at the beginning.
Yeah, but I don't take shit from Gen Z when they talk about millennials. I'm like, you can
I think that
think whatever you want.
I don't. I realize that, like, I mean, let's not even go. Hi, hey Shannon, hey babes, hi to our strong six here. I know it is the day after Thanksgiving, and for those who celebrate in the United States, I am so exhausted. Is all I'm saying. I'm so tired. I cooked all day yesterday, and I mean, I didn't technically host because it was at my mom's house, but I cooked everything. And then there were like 14 people.
Did you watch the parade, by the way? Fox River. What is this? How do you remember everyone's names?
This isn't Fox River. Gabrielle, eh?
Okay, right.
Speaking of millennial, the Thanksgiving Day parade was the Thanksgiving millennial parade. I didn't watch it.
I watched clips. I did actually watch it. The Just in Time performance. Can I see a song that isn't the fucking bows, like mega mix at the end? Can I see anything other than that?
Hey Beachy D, who is that? That name. Heather Smith. Hey girl.
Did you see the Just in Time performance? And are there other songs in that show, or is it just that? That's the only song they will show.
What I saw of it was like a clip of Jonathan Groff like practicing, and he's doing this whole thing.
I saw that too.
Yeah. And then I also saw a short clip where Hoda Kotb and that other one, they come out and they like, hey Donna.
Oh, it's Donna.
BGD.
BT Donna.
They come out and like surprise him, and he's like, oh, like,
yeah, he's a lot.
I don't mind him. I prefer him over. I much prefer him over like who's the one I really don't like? Oh, Ben Platt.
Who's the one I really don't like?
I can't deal with Ben Platt, but whatever.
I just want to take a second. Say hello, everyone in the comments. Let us know. Are you nursing a food hangover, an alcohol hangover, a drug hangover? How are you all doing? How did you all celebrate your Thanksgiving? And did you watch the parade?
Oh yeah, did you guys watch the parade?
I did.
I am nursing everything hangover, kind of. I mean, I did have a few glasses of wine. You know what happens is like when you cook, for me, when I end up cooking a bunch of stuff, by the time it's time to eat it, I'm just like, eh.
That's how I am when I cook for other people, because I'm so stressed out about it being perfect that by the time I sit down, I'm like, I don't even want this.
That's how I felt. So I had 3 glasses of wine,
but then ate
like one cracker. I did make a homemade cheese ball though, y'all.
I, as a Canadian, was up.
Hey, Florida Stanley. I only recognize you because of the photo.
The picture.
Ian B. Boyd. You know, they change the names.
I know. They did that a few weeks ago. It's awesome. People keep complaining about it on me and Jody's live. Can I show you what I did yesterday?
Yeah. Could you guys throw us a like while you're typing?
Throw us a like, and you can hype this afterward, and leave us lots of comments, please, and subscribe. Okay. Yeah. You didn't miss much on the parade. Only 3 Broadway shows, even Mr. Fantasy. Okay. Yeah. I just am learning about the Mr. Fantasy thing now.
That's like KJ Appa, right?
I don't know who that. I was excited about Shaggy though. That song lit up my like grade 11 year summer.
What song was it?
It wasn't me. That's a great song.
Okay.
I mean, it's like problematic.
Okay. Trust me. I remember living through It Wasn't Me. The whole time we were all into it, but like, is that giving Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade? It's about
everyone was saying that like a millennial is obviously in charge of it.
But even then, well, I guess he has no other. Well, oh no, he didn't do Who Let the Dogs Out.
No, but then they also did that Girl, call me Angel. You're my darling angel.
They should have just done that the whole time.
They did both of them.
The other one seems wholly inappropriate. In fact, if that
men are still using that excuse to this day.
I have a great button here. If you're not a part of our Patreon, now's a fun time to join, because you know what you could do? Boycott Black Friday and instead throw $6 to our Patreon. You can listen to we put out a full spoiler review of Wicked for Good. And what I was going to circle to there is if Shaggy can sing freaking it wasn't me on the morning thing, they could have shown a little bit more in As Long As You're Mine. Come on.
That you know song though, the guy is telling him, no, I can't do that. The guy's saying, I'm gonna tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I caused. I've been listening to your theory and it's completely wrong. He does say, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna admit
it wasn't me. You caught me on the counter.
Yeah, the one guy saying you have to say, tell her you didn't do it. And the one guy's like, no, I did it though. She saw it. She was there. She filmed it at one point.
Okay, so you're saying it's actually a moral redemption.
Yeah, she should forgive him.
He's willing to.
I think he'll change now. Yeah, he's willing to admit it. That's another tactic that a lot of men take, and most of us do fall for it. Unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Great. John. Let me show you what I did yesterday. Wait. Let's some of these comments. And next year they'll play. I don't even get this. Next year they'll play Closer by NIN.
Nine Inch Nails. I do know that, but like I can't think of how that goes off the top of my head.
Next year will be the 100th, so they're gonna hopefully they'll do stuff from like all the ages or something.
Debbie Gibson was there, honey.
She was.
Okay, that changes things for me.
It's a millennial handled this. All right.
Debbie Gibson is. Not millennial. That's like Gen X.
Yeah, it's a little Gen X. Yeah.
I mean, she's a gay icon-ish, but
I decide last year I had a boyfriend and I felt like I really missed out on my own personal traditions that I've created over the years. Like I feel like I missed out last year. So I turned on the Doughboys Christmas special and I went to the this is my yearly tradition. I didn't get to do it last year.
Dog show.
I also watched the dog show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I went to No Frills. I got I'm like, I'm gonna make a Thanksgiving dinner. So I went. What's
No Frills?
It's like an Aldi. It's like a cheaper. It's like the no name brand, but it's like right by my house. But anyway, I went. I made an entire fucking meal. Look at this shit. I made Teeny's mac and cheese. I made green bean casserole, a ham, carrots, and then if you just want to raise your eyes up to the time on there, because I wake up at 4:00 in the morning, all of this was finished by 1 p.m.
Go off, sis.
This was so, and I just kind of worked on it throughout the course of the day, and then I just decorated my house. Here's a picture. There's Latrice on my computer. There's Alfie the dog. Look at all those things on top there. There's little crocheted.
That's like the first thing I'm looking at is that like those little.
Aren't those awesome?
Is that snow?
Yeah, it snowed all day yesterday. And then here's a shot of my TV area. Brought up the teddy bear. I did all this by myself.
Oh my god, this looks so cute and cozy.
Thanks. I have so much more fun doing this by myself than when Rob was here last year.
Ew, yeah, of course.
Like, get out of here.
That is the perfect example of why would a man be there?
I know.
Why would a man be there? KJ Schwa.
So anyway, that's what I did yesterday.
Oh my god, these doggies look so cute. What's that one on the left?
Which one?
The little pity looking thing.
He's still here. His name is Hank. I call him Hanky Panky. And this one in front is Forrest, and then Alfie's back there. And then Sully on top of the couch with his feline herpes all cleared out.
Oh, thank God.
Herpes free for now.
He ain't spreading that STD.
Yeah. Anyway, I had such a fantastic day. Like I sat there at night with I made hot chocolate, and I'm like, this might be the best Thanksgiving in years.
That's really nice. Like at our Thanksgiving, I tell everyone at the beginning, I say, okay, think about something you're grateful for, and then when we have dessert, we all share, what we're grateful for.
Did you say the podcast?
Teared up. It was so lovely.
Did you mention the podcast?
God, no.
You didn't? I would have mentioned.
That's not what I talked about in my gratitude speech to like my family. No offense, guys. No offense.
Wow.
I did want to, though, because it is the day after Thanksgiving, that I was thinking we could share some things we're grateful for. Because for me, well, I'm focusing on gratitude all the time. But 2026, my big push is to be like really focus on being grateful for everything I have and everyone I have. You know, that's a big thing, is like the community of people. That's what I'm grateful for on Pod in the City podcast, is the community, baby.
I agree.
All of you guys, and it's just so fun.
The listeners over here are 100 times less scary than the Sister Wives audience. I always feel much more.
I'm just gonna say
I can reveal more over here.
I'm just gonna say it. It's because a lot of conservatives watch Sister Wives, and sorry.
They let us know too.
Yes, I know. Basically, the only time really people get like really bad reviews and stuff are like, you know, I came here to get away from politics, not talk about it. It's like,
I said Trump.
Suck a dick then.
I said the word Trump. Oh, by the way, speaking of Teeny, did you hear about? Do you know who Teeny is?
I do. I've seen the mac and cheese.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I did. It's very sad. I actually don't even want to talk about it.
Well, if anyone, it's like really sad. So
she was pregnant with twins, right? And lost one of them, I believe.
I think they had the twins.
Did they actually have?
They did, and one passed like 3 days ago. It's like I think everyone universally's heart goes out to Teeny. I hope that she's feeling surrounded by love.
I hate to shift the subject with the teenies, but
no, let's get out of this.
What did you guys think about the mac and cheese? The people that have had it. For me, I don't like. I've never had it because to me, I don't really like super cheesy things. Like I like cheese. But I don't really like when like mac and cheese is like super cheesy because I just feel like I'm just eating like melted
To me,
cheese.
Teeny's mac and cheese basically just means cavatappi pasta. I make casseroles every day of my life pretty much in forms of green bean casserole, mac and cheeses. So I just kind of did them. But I usually throw an egg in mine because I like mine to be more like I want to be able to cut into mine the next day.
Well, I did make green bean casserole from scratch, like from scratch, baby. Fresh green beans, fresh mushrooms. I made like
fresh mushrooms
from scratch. I made the pies from scratch. 2 pies, pie crust. Girl, people are like, "How can you do that?" I'm like, "It's in my freaking bones. If you're gay, you should be able to tap into these talents and like run with it." Sorry.
Who is
Honey,
Randy?
We're Italian, so mac and cheese never touches our table. Now we have a homemade lasagna or maybe some homemade tortellini along with the that sounds freaking good.
That does sound fucking good. And Natasha's here. Hello, Natasha. Love your TikToks.
And hey, Randy. I think it's just Randy, right? I don't know. You know, they changed
all the fucking names, but that's a really cute Boston Terrier in your picture. I love a Boston.
Oh.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite type of dog after Pitbull. And I guess Walter. Walter's also one of my favorites, I guess. So I would never get a Chihuahua again after having this dog.
Well, you know,
it's problematic. He's a problematic dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really.
What are we? I want to talk about something. Oh, Dancing with the Stars. You want to talk about that really quick?
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys care about Dancing with the Stars?
I don't, but I care about the drama happening.
Thankful for? Oh, also, we do have a few topics because did you guys watch the episode? Did anyone watch the actual episode?
I texted John what I thought was late, but it was like 8 a.m. And I'm like, this is probably still too early to text. I was like, this episode is fucking good, dude.
I was awake, but I hadn't actually watched it yet.
Okay.
So I was like,
I was mentally preparing you so that you'd be positive.
Well, then I did watch it, and then I was like, almost slightly let down because I was expecting it to blow my brains out. But I thought the writing was so good. It was good. There is a scene in the episode where Carrie is at Tao and she's standing in the hallway and she's gonna walk down the hallway and Big is about to come out from whatever area. And there are these curtains hanging on one side of the hallway, and there is this episode was really well shot. Was it directed by what's his butt? Because
I'm going to look that up in a second, but Natasha says, I think the good ones are leftover scripts from Darren Star. That would make sense because this one is very, very solid and it's setting up some really good storylines. Everyone's chemistry in this, Carrie and Big's chemistry. This is the cutest episode for the two of them, I think.
I thought Carrie and Ray had great chemistry too. And, you know, what was so interesting is that with Ray, who's like the jazz guy, the jizz guy, we were all like, if you go watch our ranking episode, if you haven't had a chance, go watch our like ranking the men of Sex and the City, where we forgot to include Richard. Oops.
Did we include Ray?
Yeah, we did. And I'm pretty sure he's like third from the bottom or possibly.
He reminds me so much of my ex, Rob, the one I was referring to earlier. He's exactly like that. I'm like, can you just sit the fuck down?
Oh. See, I didn't mind
so positive.
This episode.
No, it's
next
the next
episode is, I think, where I'm going to be like, book this guy.
Carrie likes a jazz music. Big is so funny in this episode. Chris knows. I mean, famous asshole, but
I do think he was funny too. I didn't like him. Like, if I were Carrie, I'd just be like,
Carrie loves it, but Carrie isn't like that. Carrie loves this. She loves the teasing because she likes having the two men.
Well, shit, I would love I'd love to be out with a guy who's like trying to friend zone me and then have another guy want me. And then like, that would be kind of fun. Just once.
By the way, guys, make sure that you, where's our, did we delete the thing from last? I'm trying, pick me, this one. Guys, go comment on this video. We kind of came to the conclusion at the end, whether or not Carrie's a pick me. We weren't really sure. And then people were making comments, well, it's more of a patriarchal,
that's
like
what
you
I
have
was
to kind of, there's
like,
a fine line.
Yeah, because she centers men in certain ways, especially with her friends. She chooses her men over her friends. Hey, Beaker.
Always. And in this one, she centers a man over Big. I think Carrie's being such a bitch to Big this whole time. Big's not doing anything wrong. I mean, he does try to sleep with her. Oh, sorry. We both touched it.
Carla makes a good point here. I think MPK was a better writer because he was in a room full of amazing female writers talking about being single girlies in NYC, which if you do piece, unfortunately, this is the first mention. It only took 17 minutes and 30 seconds to mention And Just Like That, but in And Just Like
we talked about Thanksgiving for a while.
Well, though, I could... can someone go back and like timestamp every like last episode when we mentioned? Anyway, okay, listen. What was I saying? Now I'm lost. Now that caught me.
Carla's point.
Carla. Okay, thank you. Okay, God. Yes, because based on the writer's room, all of the show was written around like the experience of the people he's surrounded by. So maybe because those people also had shifted from being cool and like hip and living the life to now being like out of touch.
I said that during our And Just Like That thing because I listened to the Writers Room podcast religiously, and they had mentioned that not a single person on the staff was not in a long-term relationship, like long-term. So that's why the whole new season is void of character or humor or new experiences. It's just like you all seem miserable in your relationship based on And Just Like That.
Gabrielle says, I asked my mother-in-law about vertigo and she said they weren't over-exaggerating. She said sometimes she can't get up or talk. Are you talking about like with Charlotte?
Before that, all of our reference for vertigo was Liza Minnelli and Arrested Development.
Well, Gabrielle, this is bad. This might be a terrible joke, but I don't know. I won't even go there. I was gonna say, did it clear up like it did for Charlotte?
Yeah, just miraculously.
That wouldn't, that doesn't happen in real life. I mean, the Vertigo storyline was out the dough. They didn't end it, did they? Oh, but they were planning for season 4.
Yes, exactly. They were gonna bring it back.
Okay, I was in a good mood until
the physical comedy
like that. This was an interesting time because we met Maria.
Oh my God, she's 50 here. I looked it up, and I was really noticing the faces here. I'm like, she looks like a gorgeous 50-year-old woman. There's no plastic surgery. Her teeth look like a normal human, and I'm like, and the chemistry between the two of them too is electric. I feel. Samantha
Gabrielle says that her mother-in-law said vertigo goes away after a few days. So are you saying that we have to make like a retraction on our former feelings?
I won't.
Like that.
I won't, because I think that was just something they fell ass backwards into being right about. Remember when they said they didn't care about the double Libra or whatever? They're like, we figure it's probably wrong, but we don't care. Fuck you, audience who's been with us for almost 30 years.
I think and sorry, I cut you off because we were talking about the Maria thing. I think they have amazing chemistry. I totally agree. I think it'll be interesting to watch in 2025. Well, soon to be 2026. Oh yeah, my God. Wow. I'm getting a touch of the dizziness.
The dizzies.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle that, because Samantha herself says that she's been with women, but she isn't like outright with women on the show, so it'll be really interesting. And for the time that it was done in, I mean, it's now 20 years or 20.
The way they break them up is very comedic. And I will never forget that Samantha says to Carrie in the ghost town, it's when they're at the bar, when Carrie's like, oh, I thought that strap-ons don't work. And Samantha goes, they don't. And I just lived for the next 20 years thinking that that's accurate. And as it turns out, they do work. So I feel like that was detrimental for them to make a joke out of that. But I thought this conversation between the two of them in the bathroom here, I was like, this is why women are more evolved than men, because Maria's able to just be like, I think you're so awesome. I will not be able to just be friends with you because I think you're so great. Men just couldn't do that. They would breadcrumb you for a little while and then just fuck with your head and manipulate you and then cheat on you and then say, oh, well, it's just I'm not good enough for you. That's how that would go.
In a way too, it's good because Maria's doing the boundaries. Anyway, hi, Auntie Krista. Can you guys smash that like?
Yes, please do.
Natasha says that Maria and Samantha being a couple seemed believable. I agree. I actually thought that it came about, and I thought they were playful and fun. I loved it.
We'll wait until next episode when Samantha tells everyone, and everyone is fucking awful about it.
They're already awful about Amanda about Samantha, having sex. There is a voiceover in
I clocked it too.
That was so egregious where, I mean, there's this, if you guys didn't watch, Charlotte has a hickey on her neck from Trey, okay? And they're at the store, and they're all at the clothing store. Amanda has a photo, actually.
I did. Gabriel, I think, told me, can you please pull pictures of the outfits when you're describing them? So I pulled a bunch, but yeah, this one, I just thought the costuming here was very beautiful.
I loved this scene. I thought this just all looks really, so Carrie's like, oh, what is that I see on your neck? Is that a hickey?
She's funny in that too. They're very, is that a hickey? Very
I actually
funny.
Really liked this whole scene until it's like Samantha's like, honey, you have a totally healthy, you know what that's called? A healthy relationship. And then voiceover is Carrie going, in that moment, Charlotte realized that if Samantha thought she had a healthy relationship, her relationship was the most rotted, nasty corpse of a stink-ass thing.
Where arguably Samantha's the only one with a good head on her shoulders, because she is also mature enough to be like, I'm not a relationship person. It doesn't work for me. She actually knows what, and Samantha, I think, could make both the Big and Carrie relationship work and the Trey relationship work.
I guess Carrie is technically voicing over the thoughts of Charlotte. So, right? She's not giving her... rewatching these episodes, it really does drive home every time how important the voiceover was to this show, and not having it on the show that must not be named is just egregious. I mean, it completely ruined their show. In fact, I bet you if they went back and just added Carrie voiceover in every episode,
they can improve
it would make it at least 50% better.
I actually do agree with that. And then now on that note with Samantha, they treat her like shit this whole time. And then at the end of this episode, she has this great confrontation with Big that Carrie never even, she doesn't even tell Carrie that she did this, I guess, in this world. And Carrie would never do this for anyone. To confront a man and put him in his place.
No, especially not Big. Are we kidding?
Now,
but
what do we?
What
do you think? Okay, now what do we think of the Big and Carrie thing? I think that I could do this emotionally.
Okay,
because I know for sure I don't want a relationship with this person, but like I think I could do this.
If you didn't watch, the thing that happens is that Carrie and Big have decided that they're going to just be friends. Okay.
But it seems to work because they have great chemistry. I'm like, you see a friendship throughout this whole episode more than you do in any other episode when they're actually dating.
Yeah, but like if you have that kind of sexual chemistry, it is kind of hard to reel it back in. I think that once you do kind of, at least for me, if you're going to have sex and stuff with someone, it is, unless you are then like realizing like, oh God, we're not compatible or something, then I could be friends with them. But if I'm like, oh, we have sexual chemistry, we have all these things, why am I not just dating? Why are we not just dating then? You know what I mean?
Because you know that you can't date. It's like there are some people you just can't date. You have great sex.
Or is Big?
Is what?
Is Carrie the one making the choice or is Big? Hey, Starry Mari.
Hey there. I think that Carrie is the asshole in this because I think that they both agreed we're going to go out to this club. And like I said to John, if a friend did this to me too, we were just friends. And then this person like ditched me for this jazz guy. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, can we not just go out, the two of us? And Big isn't hitting on women in front of her.
Would you go out with a man?
Okay.
The two of you. On a friend thing to a jazz club. That's just not a friend.
I went with Rob to a jazz club.
Natasha, I can only be friends if the sex is bad and I never get drunk around them.
Yeah, that's a big factor. I don't drink anymore, so like there would not be any danger of it at all. But if I was drunk, I probably would definitely have sex with them.
I think that in the way it's set up, I believe that Carrie and Big probably don't. I don't think they're going into their friendship with like the purest of intentions, because even at the beginning, when he drops her off at home from like, this is before the jazz club, he's like, well, and she's like, there's nothing, I'm not going to do anything. Sorry, my mom like just sent me some pictures from Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I told John to get pictures of Thanksgiving. Randy says, I think the reason they work better as friends with good chemistry is because when they're actually dating, Carrie's always stressed out that Big is not into her the way she wants him to be. Yeah, no, I do think this works. However, I've had lots of best friends that are guys that we've kind of had sex with a few times. And each time that guy ended up like getting serious with a girl, our relationship did have to stop. So I don't think it could work long term if one of you wants to date, because I think it's inappropriate to have a best friend that is certainly an ex. You shouldn't be friends with an ex if you're planning on dating someone else. I don't think that's appropriate.
About something like, okay, maybe we should talk about it on the Patreon or something. I don't know. I'm curious about something. I'm curious. I think I'm join our Patreon, guys. I don't want to put it behind a paywall, but join our Patreon. And I'll ask you guys a question over there.
Well, speaking of our Patreon, actually, I did want to talk about our lineup because I need to make like a poster for it. So this is what we've thought of.
Oh, you're gonna make a poster.
I'm gonna make like a thing that says like these are what we're doing each week in December on Patreon. So we're gonna do the holiday, which I watched yesterday. That's what I also watched the holiday.
Is it enjoyable?
I actually loved it. I am very much Cameron Diaz. I think she's totally right the whole time. She's like, this is pointless to keep doing because then we're just going to date long distance. Then each time we're going to, I was like, yeah, that is what's going to happen. I loved it. So the holiday, then we're going to do Divas Christmas and last holiday. And then we need a fourth, but I texted you, John. I think it should be Family Stone or Love Actually.
Okay.
Because I think we could really snark.
I saw those, but
SJP.
Remember we wanted something to be snarky about?
Well, then Love Actually, I think, would be the other.
Natasha, is your Patreon the same as a YouTube membership?
Yes.
Okay, a YouTube membership, I believe it's if you can do a blind support on YouTube, which is like $1 a month. That doesn't give you access to those videos, but those videos are there on the Fabulous. It's
just like Fabulous, the $10 tier. It's the same price as on Patreon, but you just watch it on YouTube instead of But what do you guys think? Do you think we should do Family Stone or Love Actually? I think we can snark a lot on Last Holiday. I've never seen it, but it sounds like we probably isn't Jimmy Fallon in that one.
I was hoping we could do something like Hot Frosty.
Something like really bad.
Yeah, really shitty, and like that we can be like, oh my God. Because do you guys remember Hot Frosty? That was crazy. Let's look, because
Love Actually.
There's the one about the strippers, like the guys going home and like stripping to raise money for the bar to be saved at Christmas, like, and it has Chad Michael Murray in it.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You guys, do you guys know any like shitty Hot Frosty adjacent movies? Because yes, our schedule is next week, The Holiday. The next week, Ladies of the 80s, A Diva's Christmas, which I'm very excited. I've never seen it, but I think I've seen like still shots of it. And and then The Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. Oh, that one was actually good. The stripper one.
Okay.
Guys, does anyone have any like, The Merry Gentleman? Yeah, that is what it's called. Does anyone have any feelings?
There's a new one out called Champagne Problems.
Okay. All
right, we'll write that down, John, and we can figure that out.
That'll down and see what's what about it. Like, are people mocking it? What are people mocking? I have a couple questions. They're not about or Sex in the City, but did anyone else have a chance to see Wicked for Good? Do you have feelings? Yeah. Anyone?
My dad doesn't even want to see it. He's like, I'd rather see the Neil Diamond biopic. And I was like, yeah. I mean, honestly, I kind of felt relieved because I'm like, I don't know if I want to sit through it again.
I've been like thinking
I want a fast forward button if I'm going to sit through it again. It's just really drawn out.
Heather, did you happen to listen to our thing or even our spoiler-free review?
Yeah, we have that on YouTube too.
Totally free. And we loved it too. I just bitched about things. Shocker. Where it's hard because like the first movie, I don't think we really had a lot to bitch about.
No,
but perfect. Then going into the second one, though, my biggest thing is I do like, in case you didn't know, flip it around.
Wicked Witch. That is my favorite thing to come out of this press tour.
It is 1000% my favorite thing, and I think it actually saved Michelle Yeoh. Okay, yes, Heather. Oh, wait.
What?
Do you have a different photo on there? Or is your name different on there? Or am I just being dumb?
Maybe who knows? People have like 13 different names between all the different social media, and then YouTube like switches it to whatever the fuck this is now. Love Actually, when I went to Italy, that's the only thing they played on the plane on a rotation, there and back. So I've seen that movie like 6 times because this was in 2001. So that was it. And then they cut out the whole the porn couple. So I've never seen that. But I like never want to watch it again because I have such horrible memories from that trip to Italy.
I've never once watched it.
Love Actually? Yeah. You could... John, I think we need to do Love Actually because that is the most snarkable movie.
Is it?
Oh my God, yes. It is everything is problematic. Every storyline is super problematic.
Okay, well, if we could look at it from that lens. See, I always looked at it as like a movie that like everyone like.
I wasn't suggesting it so that we could say anything good about it. It is the most snarkable movie ever.
Okay,
see, guys, let him know. It should be.
Do you guys agree? Beachy D is saying what?
like some of these storylines are outrageous. And then there's one storyline about the president. No, not the president. Like the prime minister of Britain, who's like the most famous British guy.
Hugh Grant?
Yeah, him. Okay. He falls in love with like his press secretary, or not press secretary, but like it's like a Monica Lewinsky thing. And she's a size 6, and the entire movie is everyone being like, why would you date her? She's so fat. And she's like, stunning. Her name is Natalie. She wears this red jacket. It is so iconic, this movie, in every way possible.
Okay, well, we'll think about it. Carla, I do like this idea. I think you should both do a movie you both haven't seen. Where I haven't seen
Love Actually since
that we're seeing.
Right. No, I really think we should do Love Actually. Because honestly, I've watched Love Actually on the plane, and then I've listened to probably 40 different podcasts snarking about it. It's like one of my they're calling her fat.
Probably the healthiest.
Yeah, it's like a couple that are stand-ins for porn, which I'm not really sure actually is a thing. But they're like just like doing like the stand-in work, and they like talk to each other while the lighting's being done, and they like fall in love. I assume. I've never seen it.
Professor Snape got his wife a CD, and she thought he gave.
Do you not know about that storyline? Both sides now.
The one Love Actually thing I know is the person, and I don't think I've ever seen the actual scene. I've seen the parodies of it where the person is standing at the door holding the like.
Oh yes, that's a crazy storyline too. That's
all I've seen, and it's again parodies of it where it'll be like someone being like, I just farted, or whatever the hell.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, we're doing Love Actually. You will.
Lindsay Lohan Lindsay Lohan Christmas films could be good too.
No, John, I swear your mouth will be agape. I can't wait to hear us discuss this now. It's done. Can we bring it back? Oh God, my ring light just died. Can we bring it back to Sex and the City and then wrap it up?
Oh, I want to bring it. Yeah, I'm done with Sex and the City for now. So what I'll say is if you want to listen to more of our Sex and the City, check out our full episode recap dropping tomorrow. But if you are a Patreon member or a member through here, you get ad-free early access to it, babe.
Hell yeah.
So check it out.
And Morticia Badams, you have one of my favorite names.
You used to also be Wicked Witch of the West. So Morticia Badams.
Wicked Witch. I can't do it.
Wicked Witch.
Okay.
It's like MM. Wicked Witch. My favorite meme photo is where she's in that yellow dress that's like up to here. She has this really short haircut. If you guys don't know what the hell we're talking about, I'm sure we seem insane, but how could you not know? MM is Madame Morrible. Turn it around. Wicked Witch.
I mean, it's refreshing. It's refreshing. That's refreshing compared to all the Cynthia Ariana shit, which I am seeing a lot more. Like, everyone's like, can you both just stop?
I'm happy that actually, I'm
glad I don't need to see it anymore.
The tides are turning on. And I talked about it in our full review at the very end, but I'm glad not the tides are turning. That makes it sound bad, but I'm glad that there's some awareness being brought to
ED culture.
Maybe what's unhealthily happening.
It's depressing because as a girl who was 5 pounds overweight in the 90s, I am personally upset that we're going back to that. That's all I'll say about it. I'm not thin, but like I am sad that because I feel like for about 20 years, girls who had a little meat on them were at least being kind of celebrated. Not that much, but
I'm gonna put blame on something. Oh my God. I'm loving this with the glasses right now, with the hair, with the sweater, with the glasses. You look like you would be like a slutty secretary and you would have like a Russian accent.
I've been a slutty secretary. Do you know that I worked for 6 months at a restaurant with a bartender who told me 6 months in, I didn't talk to you the first month because I assumed you didn't speak English. I was like,
because you were so standoffish, or
no, because like you just look so Russian. I assumed you were like a Russian like transplant.
Oh,
like I mean, I guess, but like, okay.
Actually, you look almost like you would be a porn star right now. Like you'd take the glasses off, like you're supposed. The
and
glasses
I'm
are
naked.
supposed to make you look like nerdy or something.
Yeah.
Okay, what I was gonna say, is I think the problem is, and now I think it's a great resource. I really do. I think it's really good, but I think Ozempic is kind of what started us on this hill of like. Because even skinny people take Ozempic, and then they go from
I think
like
that's kind of where
like unwell. Okay, whatever. Let's get off that. But
sure.
Speaking of all that,
can we talk about Dancing with the Stars really quick? Because we mentioned it at the beginning.
Right. I wanted to talk. That is what I thought we should end with. Is okay. Are you guys into Dancing with the Stars?
I wasn't really into it, but like I was watching it. I was really interested in the Andy shit, and I was like all into Robert Irwin from day one. I've always liked him.
I love Robert Irwin. He's so cute, and he's so charismatic, and he was great. He ended up winning. Spoiler alert, guys! But
which was well deserved. At least it wasn't Andy. For all of you haters out there, it was somebody who was amazing.
I think that the stuff surrounding Dancing with the Stars goes into a Jones Moans I may have had like a year ago or so, or every day of my life, which is young people are out of touch with history in a way, and they have too much unfettered access to like just post their feelings for the entire world to see. And you know what I mean? We're here posting our feelings too, I guess, but like they have a feeling about the stuff where it is so like, oh my God, how could Whitney have been so bullied off this show? Don't people realize that she's an amazing dancer? We were robbed of having her in the finale. And it's like, and then they're like, Andy better be off. Andy is completely ruining the show. The people who are voting for Andy have completely demolished what Dancing with the Stars was. And it's like, okay, Dancing with the Stars is not a dance competition. I hate to break it to you. Just like RuPaul's Drag Race, unfortunately, isn't really a drag competition. At the end of the day, it's a combination of everything. Yes, you should be able to do whatever the thing is relatively good, but it's also voted on by people watching. And part of the point is, how do people like you when you're doing your dance? And have you shown improvement? And I'll just say it, Miss Whitney Levitt does come off gross. I don't like her. Sorry, she seems horrible. She was the one who danced over her baby in the NICU.
Oh, that's that one. Okay.
And she now, after, has made a thank you, BGD. The Masked Singer isn't a singing competition.
Yeah. Bobby Bones. I heard that Bobby Bones, I didn't even know who that was until this cycle but he like returned his win because he was getting so much discourse in present day because people kept comparing him to Andy. And he's like, you know what? Fuck y'all. I didn't win anymore. I'm over it.
I have a very highly liked, I don't know.
Comment?
Yeah, a highly liked comment on a video about that guy. I had no idea who he was, but a video came up of him bitching about Julianne Hough, saying that him winning was kind of like surprise or the worst win. I don't know what it was. Yeah. And it's him in his car being like, you know what? I don't care about this. And it's like, whatever. And I just wrote, he is so pressed. And it has like 50
people liked it
or something. But it's like, again, yes. Well, it has to do with a lot of things. I think that with freaking Whitney Levitt, she just wasn't that likable. And honestly, I don't watch dance. Like I've watched Dancing with the Stars over the years, but just like in anything like that, I think it's much more compelling to see someone who isn't a dancer,
like Robert,
learning to dance, like Andy, even or like Elaine. Like Whitney Levitt was a dancer, wasn't she?
Yeah, but I think Elaine was a dancer as well, but she's just in her 40s. So, how can those old bones move like that?
Carla says, I'm a DWTS purist, so dance performance is important. I agree completely. And that's why I thought that's why Andy got out when he got out. is because, like you're saying, also is it. But it's a popularity contest, and no one liked Whitney or Hilaria. Yep. Who likes Hilaria?
Alec.
Does anyone?
Hello, Robin. First time watcher, long time listener. I love this picture of this little beagle in your profile.
Hey.
I saw a video of when Bindi Irwin won, and it was like a throwback. So it was 10 years ago. And Robert was being interviewed on the finale, and he was like 13. And I was so impressed with how earnest he was. They're like, would you ever want to be on this? And he's like, oh my God, it would be amazing. Of course I would do it. And I'm like, you are so cute to have a 13-year-old be that positive about a dance competition. Is like unreal.
It is. You kind of almost wonder, like, do you think like behind closed doors he just like burns stuff or like rips things apart or like beats up walls? Because like
not. I heard
how can he
Robert was like 10. That's even cuter. He is so cute. He's like, it's amazing. Oh, my heart.
Hilaria.
He might be a huge piece of shit behind the scenes, honestly. I mean,
he
really, nothing surprises
so sweet. Oh
just
God.
Genuinely sweet. I want him to be gay. That would make him. That would make him a little like the fear of him being a that kind of man would be gone. Not to be a hater. In the end, it's all about ratings and how much money the stars are going to make for the show by the number of viewers they bring in. That is true too. That's why I wonder. God, they should really put Cody Brown on the show, though. Oh God,
they should put Robin on the show.
Robin can barely walk across the room. I could have more grace on stage with my jacked up ankle than Robin.
Okay, so let's think about. Okay, this could be fun. Little wrap up here. Let's think about in the different shows that we watch. Okay, each of the different shows we recap, maybe over on our Patreon. What a lovely tie-in! You could join our Patreon and listen to all these different shows we recap. We have like millions of episodes. Who do you think should be from each of these like cast or whatever should be on Dancing with the Stars? Let's start with Vanderpump Rules. Season 1 Vanderpump Rules. Which person should be on?
Well, Ariana was on it, but
she wasn't on season 1 though.
Oh, season 1.
We're only in season 1.
I would love to see Sheena just be bad at it.
Sheena's wanted to be on Dancing with the Stars.
I know.
Ever.
I mean, Jax, I think, would be a lot like when Mike Sorrentino went on with his pigeon ass toes and he just sucked. That would be like Jax. Tom Sandoval, I think, would be probably really good.
Tom Sandoval would be annoying. Okay, the one I think that could actually maybe get people to like them would be Schwartz, because I think Jax wouldn't fully commit, and I think that Tom Sandoval would commit too much. So maybe Schwartz would be like the, just right. Lisa Vanderpump was on Dancing with the Stars, and she famously fainted in one of the things and then had to withdraw from the competition.
All right, these dogs are barking, so we need to wrap this up here. So
okay. Okay, guys.
More on this later.
Can you leave comments? Amanda and I are going to now. He's a player in Australia. God, now. Okay, guys. It is the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. It's a perfect time. Oh, perfect. Did you just beat all the dogs?
I screamed at them. I said, Hank and Loki, enough! And they stopped barking.
I'm not laughing at beating dogs. Jesus, my God, that's horrible. Okay, what about Drag Race All-Stars 2? Who should be on Dancing with the Stars?
Alyssa.
Except Alyssa.
Okay.
Because Shangela was on.
Fifi is going to be the natural choice because she would flip the fuck out when she's voted off. It would be another hilarious situation.
I don't know. I think it would feed Fifi's ego enough because she would then think she's the best of the Drag Race people.
Yeah, she would fully melt down.
You think so?
Yes, of course. Well, no, I think she'd handle it great.
You know who would actually probably be really great is Roxy.
Oh, I would love to see Roxy.
Because she can dance and would be really hot. Imagine her doing the Paso Doble or the Argentinian tango and all that. Okay, guys, check out our Patreon. Check out our other shit. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit like, please. Leave comments after the fact too. That would be really great. Katya would be amazing.
Yeah, Katya's very likable.
Sarah, Hey.
Heather says,
I want to send positive vibes to you, Sarah.
She says
I
detox.
Something you posted about losing your dog, and I just thought,
really, Mandisha just lost her cat, and her ferret has to get its tail amputated.
That was her cat.
I think that's what I put together in context, because I knew that her ferret was also having issues. So if anyone out there with animal issues, look, this is the worst month of my life for animals, so my heart goes out to all of you.
Positivity and love to all of you guys.
Yes.
And
just come back later and watch our episode.
For you guys, and write in the comments what you're grateful for, please, after the video is up. All right, and we love you.
Keep telling John that we should do Love Actually, which we are doing it. It's happening. Turkey sandwiches with the moist maker. Friends. It's a Friends reference.
Okay.
My sandwich.
Yeah. See, I personally have like this thing with like on a sandwich, I can't have like too much sauce. Like in fact, I need like less than a normal amount of sauce, because I don't like if it's like gushy like that. So I would be afraid that if I had a turkey sandwich with a moist maker, which is that's like a piece of bread with gravy on it.
Gravy soaked bread, yeah.
I think I would gag at that.
Well,
is it good?
I would.
Tyra Sanchez would bring the drama.
Yeah,
Morticia Adams.
She would blow up the entire. She would have a timer on Wine and Cheese Patreon.
Morticia Adams had a lovely idea here. We need a Wine and Cheese Patreon live one of
these days. Well, do we have how many? We could do it like the first week of January. We could do that.
Oh,
actually, there's 5. Oh no, there's only 4. So on the first, we could release a Wine and Cheese live. Maybe on the first.
Well, it'd be a live though.
Yeah, on the Thursday, the 1st.
On New Year's Day.
Yeah, but it would. Yeah, a hangover. I have to pee. Can we go,
guys? Goodbye. We love you.
Bye. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us today, and tune in later and tomorrow for our episode. Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Happy Thanksgiving.